Last time in Detroit, Connor died saving Hank's life, and Luther died saving Kara's. Just a good old martyr party. And for some reason, the police never went out to the roof of the news building. So the android who was left behind is still there. There's something that's come up in the game that I haven't recorded, actually. And that's the main menu after leaving the game. See, there's Chloe, the android on the main menu. When you start up the game, she greets you. She welcomes you back to the Detroit experience. If you quit back to the main menu, though, nothing happens most of the time. So far, though, on 3 separate occasions, something has happened.
I'm glad to see you again. I can't wait to see what will happen next.
Same here, and also it seems like her mouth is trying to make a lot of different expressions at the same time.
I detect a malfunction in my program. This is worrying.
Huh. I don't know what's going on with her right now. Also, I don't know what a blinking blue light means for androids. The first time, there was a survey about the subject of the game. The second time, she asked if I felt she was my friend. To that I said yes, why not? The third, she commented on the death of Luther. She said she was sad to see him go, and that Kara and Alice will now have to move along without him. It's an interesting idea that I would have liked to see more of, the idea of a main menu that features a character that could be interacted with, that comments on the last things that happen in the plot. At the same time, though, it also competes directly with the game itself. Having content attached, not within the game but within the main menu, means that the only way to experience said content is to stop playing the game. Oh yeah, also Connor and Luther died. With Connor, I feel like there were a few possibilities for him to die. I could have gone to the roof and been killed by the android there, versus just dying in the kitchen. I'm not 100% sure of it, but I feel as though that section was set up so that Connor is given a chance to prove his loyalty to Hank. And I think by sacrificing himself to protect Hank is the only way that Hank would have really understood that Connor cares about him. Like, there's the act of Connor telling him that he cares, and then there's throwing himself in front of bullets. At the same time, I wonder if Luther was also set up to die. I believe we're getting real close, to the end of this Detroit experience. And now is certainly the time to ramp things up for the finale. I'm noticing without even unpausing, we're back to Marcus. So, actually, we're back to Marcus, but the Detroit on the android on the roof of the building hasn't been found out yet. So in theory, they don't know the location of Jericho. They don't know where Clive Barker's Jericho is hiding out.
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know. They took Marcus's message as a threat.
He did the right thing. This is the only language humans understand.
Violence is never the answer. A confrontation will get us nowhere. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you... That's enough!
Now, before, North seemed to be wearing what appeared to be normal clothes.
And now what are we gonna do?
I don't know what kind of art piece she's wearing now. That is a good question. Now, how is Marcus going to escalate the situation? Attack CyberLife.
CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? No, we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. Free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
I approve of this plan. Specifically the no violence part. Let's see how long I can maintain it.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Look, this way, quick!
Okay, I have a question. How would the police know that they're androids?
It's okay, they're gone.
I mean, I guess they're the only
There's
people
probably even
walking
more police in
around
the area.
town. Why are they the only people walking around town? What happened to the unemployed? Where did the unemployed actually go?
The store's over here.
There aren't even homeless people.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
Sticking to the plan sounds important. Secure the area. Analyze the store windows. Scout the area. So there's the android cleaning up. There are cars passing by. Let's analyze the...
You see the alarm system?
No, that's just the... Oh, there we go.
Found it.
Because the first thing that I should do is probably neutralize the alarms. I've got 9 minutes, so that's actually a pretty decent amount of time.
Where do we start?
I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me. You're free.
Now let's convert some of these folk to my cause.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Only Clive Barker's Jericho can save you from torment. What is all these other things? Oh, it's just to look at them.
You'll soon be with us.
That is wasting time. I mean, I still got 9 minutes and 21 seconds, but that's not enough time to... Hold on. Let's convert this guy.
You're free.
What is here?
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Alright.
You're free.
Scout. area.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult. Marcus!
Now, what am I going to block the traffic with? I will go down, convert them, I believe. At the same time? Double conversion? Also, has Marcus kind of become almost this religious emissary?
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
What gave him the ability to convert other androids to his cause? Are they converted via code, or are they converted by his own belief in self?
Marcus, watch out!
Hide. I don't necessarily need to look. I just need to take North's word for it. And I think I made the right decision
Nice
on that
job,
one.
Marcus.
Thank you. Now I also need to block the road. But I don't know which direction the traffic comes. It's probably this direction. Can these be used? Some more converts for my cause. It seems this android is, police. It seems this android is running around the city, touching people. I was gonna say, if they thought that if the sign still said slow down, that might be problematic.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. What are we waiting for?
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Out of curiosity, how did they park the truck there? Like, the truck tracks are over here. Yeah, I know that's not gonna work. 7 minutes and 49 seconds. They really give you a lot of time for this one. Oh, she found wire cutters. Or she found, out of all people, I feel like I should actually know what those are called. Oh well. Bolt cutters. She found bolt cutters.
Change of plan?
I just want to make sure we didn't forget anything.
It's because I still have 7 minutes left. And there's still one more thing I apparently need to scout. So I'm going to do a quick look around, see if I find something. If not, then I'm probably just going to cut back to the truck. You know, this door looks like it's open. But it's not. It's just very, very clear glass. Which seems very, very dangerous for a bar. Like, if you own a bar, you really probably shouldn't put extremely clear glass as your door. Because people are going to get drunk, and then they're going to just walk right through it. They're just going to crash right through the glass. And then you're going to have to buy yourself new glass. Now, how far this way can I go? I've gone too far. And this way, nope. What is that note thing that it wants me to...
Surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
So how do I get the surveillance drone? Which is... oh, right there. Find... so there's by the bus terminal, by the statue, which would be more ironic because you're essentially climbing on top of the humans. Okay, this seems like it's the most accurate. Now, how do I get up there? Check. I've been thinking about the whole pre-construction element of it. Earlier today, I had to maneuver a small vehicle through a tight corridor, to put it in the loosest terminology. And beforehand, I found myself pre-constructing a path. That would be... well, of course it would be too late, but it circles back. So the element of pre-construction of routes is not necessarily AI... this is why I fail at Scrabble. But I would imagine that an AI has an almost infinite amount of time to pre-construct any route, depending on processing power and depending on how it processes pre-construction. This is the first time in which pre-construction actually requires a button to press. Doing. It's a good thing that the police drone does not immediately
Time to call the cops.
call for cops.
We'll soon find out. Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
Excellent. So this does not necessarily guarantee a positive ending to this break-in, but at the very least, I might get the best possible result.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
We're ready to bring on the funk. We're ready to bring on the noise. I just noticed there's no rear view mirror. I'm guessing you're hoping that that map thing can switch to a camera? Or you're just dealing with... I guess there wouldn't be a place for that.
Doing something fun.
I don't think that thing has airbags.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Alright, so far so good. It's interesting that... Okay, I guess this is theft in a fashion, or at least it would be reported as theft. I was gonna say that they didn't steal anything. Ah. She found her own model. And I'm guessing he just woke up everybody but her model.
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
Somewhere out there is likely another model that's based on Marcus's image. As there was the two models. The first one that was the deviant in the beginning, and the second one, Simon, who's stuck on the roof. Now, let's talk to the troops. Let's talk to the troops.
My name is Marcus.
Okay.
And just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom. And decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
Are you saying a handful of people on a leaky boat will save the world?
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Pacifist, of course. Now I'm going to want to... So what do you do with the bench? The thing is, I would like to know what I'm doing
The
first.
screens, Marcus!
Hijack.
But it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace.
That was considered violence?
Now you know who we are.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Ah. Okay. More Android parking? Nope. What else? Can I... Bus stop? The power one.
This message is the hope of the fight. But it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights.
Okay, I've just gained nothing. Can I do something with the statue that is not violence? Tag. Okay. Alright, do I have to do the same thing to the other
We don't
android?
need masters anymore. We're free.
Alright. That definitely, tag the bench. Huh. Alright. This should save me some time in regards to tagging some benches. We have a dream. That's a good one. I'm not going to use a smoke bomb. Go away, smoke bomb. Alright, what's going on over here? I can mess around with this kiosk.
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand.
Refuse.
I want them to understand, but I do not want to start a war.
They won't listen if they're not afraid.
Then they won't have a choice.
Yeah, 100% pacifist. And am I done, or can I?
I'll help you.
My pacifist run continues. My ability to speak drops dramatically. Am I done? It appears that I'm done. I have no idea what that symbol means.
We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
violence
Unless
begets
there's no other
violence.
choice.
North!
This does not seem to be good.
North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
And now, thusly, the test whether you are a pacifist or whether you are aggressive in your destruction of Central Park, or whatever that place is supposed to be. Do you act aggressively towards these police officers?
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
I'm going to be consistent in my decision making.
We won't punish a crime with another crime.
Or you could take the other guy's gun, which I believe is still on his holster.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat?
I am
to our
disappointed
Is
that the
this
ticker
the
tape
beginning
on
of a
all of
terrorist
these news
campaign
programs is the
conducted
same.
right here in the United States?
It looks like there were a few other things I could have done to spread the message. Avoided the police car. That probably would have led to something else. Well, let's see how many people chose the peaceful protest. Alas, I don't think I have any friends that are currently playing this game. Ah, it's Hank. Remember when sex was safe and driving was risky? He's a complicated man.
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
I like how... Hold on.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should Get
Where
your
am
program
I?
checked. Might be a glitch.
Where are we, actually? Ah, it's Chloe.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Oh yeah, Elijah Kamsky was supposed to be the creator of the androids, who had kind of hid himself away. But now I guess we just found him?
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Which gives us a chance to talk. There's a chair for me to sit, art for me to appreciate. Amanda. Okay. Space tourism on the rise. Interesting.
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice play.
Elijah Kamsky has a giant
Yes.
portrait of himself.
Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Have you read the book Valis by Philip K. Dick? In the book, there's a character who has a dead cat. Well, he doesn't have it with him. His cat died. Was run over by a car.
Elijah, we'll see you now.
And he said if he was able to speak to God, he would ask, why did God let his cat die? And eventually in the story, he speaks to God. And he asks God why he let his cat die. And God said, because your cat was stupid. I suppose the point of that is, just because you're able to meet your makers... Okay.
Please.
Doesn't mean you're going to get an answer you want. Also, why does he have multiple Chloes? Did he just like the one design? I know I have guests, but I've got swimming to do in my red pool. Although, actually, this red, like... this kind of almost makes me want the entire room to be white, except the pool is red. Almost as if it's like a pool of blood in the center of the room. Kind of similar to that final trap room in Heavy Rain. Okay, are the two Chloes talking to each other? Or are they moving their lips to make it look like they're talking to each other? And also, the first thing he does is put his hair into a man bun.
Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable.
Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Okay, so in a previous section, hold on. Virus.
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you?
I'm on the side of peace. Is that an option?
What do you really want?
I don't want anything. I am a machine.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being?
What is a man? Nothing but a pile of secrets. Okay, he is clearly the mad scientist.
That fascinating question, Connor.
No, I'm not going to shoot your android for
and I'll tell you why.
entertainment.
Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
I don't want anything from you if this is the only deal I'm
Okay,
getting.
I think we're done here.
I agree,
Come on,
Hank.
Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of
more
here.
important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being.
See, both answers.
Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Okay, if I'm getting two characters ordering me something to do, ultimately I'm responding to somebody's instructions.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
What's wrong with that? I'm pretty sure Hank is not going to mind that, considering I saved his life.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
I agree. We wasted our time, clearly.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you
So he must have
I just saw
programmed.
that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Or maybe you did the right thing.
Hank liked it. I approve of my decision. All is well. Now the question is, what did the rest of the world do? Did they wait for Hank? No, 32%, only 32% of players waited for Hank. Was I able to move in that intro sequence? Or is it just because I died in the public enemies section that like only 32% of people died in that section, whereas the rest of the people lived? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody talked to Hank. 86% of people spared Chloe. But really, who's going to shoot the pretty blonde girl? Not I. Oh, and actually I'm going to quit to the menu just in case something happens. In case nothing happens, I'm just going to end the video.
It's not for me to question your choices, but your story is becoming very sad.
Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments? You can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.